a bet.
Wow, Casey out here cooking around the course. Tailwind right there. Can topside. Casey getting cheered on by his family. No!
Wow.
Bar spin on that flare, Steve. A lot of height for Casey as he is cooking through the bowl.
Tail whip in the other direction on that wedge. 180 tail whip over the spine. Pulling it clean. Getting that rollback. Keeping it going. This run is not done. Pat Casey smashing it to bits. Huntington Beach, what do you think of Pat Casey out here?
Yeah, Pat.
That was the sickest dead sailor I've seen all day. Matty Kramer doing it for Big Scott down in Jersey. His brother Scotty up in the broadcast booth. Huge tabletop. Huntington Beach, let's get some support for the young rider, Matty Kramer.
Yeah, Matty's good. 360, stepping through the can. Look at the transfer. Let's see if he can accelerate similar he did in run one, Steve.
Huge boost out of that deep end.
Oh, over the love seat. Matty with a transfer right there.
Excellent, excellent run from Matty Kramer so far. Deuces wild, big no-hander transfer on that hip.
Yeah, Matty, let's see, digging deep right here. Nothing, taking all the rims off as he floats over the island into that tailwind pocket air.
Right into a flare in that deep end.
Oof. Holding that tabletop for all she's worth, coping to coping, coast to coast, ice pick. Watts, one of the most talented riders to come from Australia. Not only does he have the crazy tech tricks on front or back wheel, not only can he blast a quarter pipe, but he also has the box jump tricks like that dipped out 360 up on the front.
There it is! Oh, bonking it on the way in, nose wheelie. Orange socks and all. Just got off a shifted Foot Locker, ripping it up out here. Jason Watts. Oh! Yeah! Jason Watts putting together a solid run, toothpick in that deep end. Sliding it out over that hip. Let's hear it for him, Huntington Beach.
Colt rider cutting it up, yes! Corey exploded onto the scene last year, making his presence known in the Vans BMX Pro Cup Series with high speed lines and, like we said, transfers no other rider was doing, specifically at Rubens Park, but right now, that was great style cutting into that Euro table.
Corey Walsh actually riding like he's listening to Venom right now. Full on rip ride all over the course. One of the most original and creative, stylish riders out here. Keeping it fast and loose. Wild transfers all over the place.
Corey getting cheered on by his team manager, Rob Morales. They're working on a team video called It's Later Than You Think for Colt Bikes. Corey's been putting a lot of work in with that video and also for the Fast and Loose crew led by Jason Watts. Another rider who spent time, yes, in the party bus with Watts.
Super solid run from Corey Walsh.
All right, well, he had a little bit of difficulty in his first run, but I told you, remember the name, Chris James. Here we go, Huntington. Oh, no way. Talk about jumping off your bike and saying, I'm gonna go back on. Look at James go, Steve.
Super sick transfer. Heavy, heavy move so far from Chris James.
The Colony rider coming in.
Hitting the Boostagini button on that flat wall flare transfer. Sliding out, checking the hip. And he's up. Let's hear it for Chris James, Huntington Beach.
So James right there having a little...
Crazy Larry on the course.
Look at this, Steve. What? Larry just letting it loose. Chill out, Larry. Larry getting back on it. Huntington, does Larry Edgar have your support?
Oh, give that one-hander double tail whip with it. Yeah, baby. Put some stank on it.
Larry letting it all loose on the spine for that no-hander, set up in the pocket air tabletop. That was awesome. 360 backflip tabletop in between. Either way, it was as rad as it gets. 360 tail whip. Oh, big run for Edgar. Wow, Steve. So setting the stage here. 2 runs down, 1 Leos, the Fly Bikes rider, putting the speed on. Here we go, Steve.
Big transfer. Sergio Leos starting out his second run up 3.
First rider we saw start the runoff with that transfer. A lot of riders were landing flat, but not if you were Sergio Leos. You were able to get the speed that it takes to continue your run.
Hitting every wall on this course, bringing originality, style, creativity, all the above. And a giant 360 transfer, Sergio Leos.
That spin was smooth. Sergio in the zone out here. Oh, upside down. That is the flare, the backflip 180. Sergio. Alex, another Colony rider on his own signature bike out there. If you got a signature bike from a company, that means you got the skills to back it up.
Oh,
big tail whip the tabletop. Hyam just won a gold medal in BMX at X Games for the Dave Mira Best Trick Contest. That means he delivered the tech goods when it counted. Right now he's doing that in his second run. What?
Unbelievable. Alex Hyam, 540
tail whip, originally invented by Jay Miron, the Beast. Here we go. Hyam tail whip around, foot jam to another tail whip. Hyam putting on a tech demo, but showing you he's got the goods to hit over the pyramid. Manual back at us. Hyam looking to put some topics on. Bar spin out. Give it up for Australia's Alex Hyam.
That run was sick, Hyam.
Well, another rider who always brings this sickness.
Dennis Anderson doing a can-can, starting things out. Huge transfers, big air, giant turn down.
What? Anderson, tail whip going the distance onto the spine. Look at the pocket transfer, Steve. There is every single wall for Anderson. He is just putting it together out here. Up and over our spine, pumping around the corner, back at us.
Good Lord, Dennis Anderson.
One hand X up, full extension. Huntington, what do you guys think of Anderson? Double time on the bar spin over the spine, back at us, 180! Yes!
What a badass. Dennis Anderson, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, Anderson throwing down 2 solid runs.
Hard charge and bringing it into the deep end right off the bat. Big turn down. Transferring off that into the spine, landing in the box. Ice pick transfer out of the deep end. Huntington Beach, let's make some noise for Gary Young. Look back, switch pedals, transferring all over the place.
Yeah, Gary Young, the Sunday Odyssey rider, can step through grabbing the tire. Gary also had a standout part in the Vans Illustrated video. You can check that out online, but right now we're seeing Gary Young in the flesh as he 360s into a 540. Wow, Gary Young spinning it around, Steve, keeping it together as he pocket airs with the alley-oop. Out there, dark side double peg, 2 for 2.
360.
California boy. You know all that. This is Pat Casey. Woo!
Woo-hoo-hoo. Caddy Wampus tail whip transfer.
Yeah, Pat going sideways, flat spin style, 540 around. Casey charging the hip. Big bar spin to tuck no-hander.
Casey putting together some big tricks in his third and final run. Still whipping it on that wedge. 180 tail whip, pulling the roll back, bringing it back around. Let's hear it from Pat Casey.
Pat Casey not done yet. What's it gonna be? Oh! Get some. Matty Kramer rolling in. Steve, you mentioned that his brother, Scotty Kramer,
Ground jump 360 over that spine.
is in the booth cheering on his brother, Matty, as the New Jersey native is just whipping around the ball.
Huge tabletop out of that deep end. Matty Kramer, young up and comer on the course, riding it like a grown-ass man. Big tricks, big transfers, huge table right there.
Yeah, Matty, big airs. I know Mike Dominguez is proud as we watch this. Huntington, give it up one more time for Matty Kramer.